Now, breaking news from WRAL. Coverage you can count on.
And that breaking news is a house fire in Johnston County. 2 homes appear to be badly damaged. What we know about the people who live there.
And as you can see from Sanford, less cloud cover on this Friday morning, and we'll have warmer temperatures today. I'll let you know how warm we'll get and when to expect cooler temperatures. That's coming up.
And hitting the road, a live look at I-40 at Rock Quarry Road, what people need to know as they get ready to head out for the Labor Day holiday. No doubt you will have plenty of company. But in the early morning hours, traffic should be moving all right. Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Chu.
No, I'm Chris Lovingood. Yeah, plenty of friends you'll make out on the road while you're driving.
Yeah,
probably
so
to the beach, and actually a good look at the beach, at least from the satellite radar we have behind Grant Skinner. This is the weekend. You can definitely head that way.
Yes, the clouds are still in place for now, but they're slowly working to the south and east. And as they move offshore, it's going to make way for a gorgeous Friday. Tons of sunshine throughout the day. Temperatures also very comfortable at the coastline. A bit warmer into the upper 80s at the coast. We could see some spots at the upper 80s closer to the Sandhills this afternoon. Watching this front to the north and west. That's our next weather maker. Could bring the chance for some isolated showers. Also a front to the south and east. So those two together. Plus, again, cooler air working its way in through the rest of the weekend. That'll make it feel more comfortable into Labor Day. Temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s this morning. 60 in Raleigh, 59 in Southern Pines, 58 in South Hill, 54 to start your Friday and Roxborough. By this afternoon, warm but still very pleasant out there. Mid 80s, a bit warmer than what we saw yesterday, but still going to be a really nice day out there. Very comfortable conditions. I'll let you know when to expect cooler temperatures in the next week. Ken?
Hey, Grant, we're keeping it outside this morning. Here's a live look right now at I-40 and Avon Ferry Road. Traffic is picking up just a little bit, but you know, it's delay-free all along I-40 and the Beltline for that matter. Over in Durham, here's what we're looking at. This is I-85 near the Highway 70 interchange. If you're heading to the Triad this morning, maybe heading to all points west, it's clear sailing all the way. Listen, other routes heading into the Bull City, very little to no delays whatsoever. You're getting ready to head into the car. Tune us in on the radio. We'll keep you updated all morning long.
We'll go back to that breaking news that we have been following. Crews in Johnston County are working to put out a fire, and that's where we find Ali Calabar and the WRAL breaking news tracker. Ali, you've shown us the damage on that house behind us before, and you said we could hear from some people who are actually inside the home.
Yes, we did speak with a neighbor here whose house was damaged. The fire actually started in this home behind me. Just within the past 10 minutes, we heard something collapse or fall in this house, just showing the structure collapsing from that fire. This home is a total loss. Now we want to just show you the damage here of one of the homes damaged. The assistant fire chief with Northside Fire and Rescue says it started around 1:50. It began in the back of the home. It then spread to the neighbor's house, only damaging the side of her house. But we spoke with this neighbor, Deborah Hendricks, who says she woke up to an orange glow.
Saw orange out my back window, and the dog started barking, and I looked out my back blind, and I saw my neighbor's deck was already on fire. And I called 911 immediately, and within seconds, her house was just engulfed.
Now, luckily, Deborah, her dogs, they are safe. We know that the person who is inside, a woman, she is safe and her dog is safe, but they have not found the cat that was inside at the time as well. We're working to find out the cause of the fire. We're going to keep you updated. Reporting in Johnston County, Ali Calabar, WRAL News.
It's going to be a busy weekend ahead on the roads and in the skies. This is a live look at RDU this morning ahead of your Labor Day weekend. We're also keeping an eye on holiday traffic for you. WRAL's Kelsey Coffey is live on Rock Quarry Road near Interstate 40 with the best times to drive if you want to avoid congestion. Kelsey, good morning. Renee, good morning. The summer travel season is coming to an end. Thousands of drivers will be hitting the road here on I-40 over the next couple of days for their Labor Day weekend travel destinations. AAA is warning drivers about heavy traffic going into this weekend. Saturday is expected to be the busiest travel day. AAA says the best time to leave is between 6 and 10 in the morning, and the worst time to leave is any time after that until 6 p.m. Your Labor Day weekend trip may be cheaper this year. AAA says car rentals are 3% cheaper than this same time last year.
I think that what we've seen, with the rental car market is that things have kind of, evened out. Some people have also realized that, it might be actually cheaper for me to rent a car and drive to my destination versus even flying.
These are some of the top Labor Day travel destinations on the East Coast, according to AAA: Orlando, New York, Boston, Atlanta, and Miami. Now, here's another way that your trip may be cheaper. AAA says that hotel rates are down 11% from last Labor Day weekend. Kelsey Coffey, WRAL News. I'm in Raleigh. We're also tracking gas prices for you this morning as you get ready to hit the road. The latest numbers from AAA show average prices in Raleigh are around $2.94 a gallon, $2.88 in Asheville, and $2.91 if you're going to the Charlotte area. And here in the WRAL Live Center, if you are flying to your destination this weekend, we have you covered. Right now, RDU looking good. Only seeing 3 delays and 3 cancellations so far this morning. That is down from 4 delays, so things improving slightly, which is some great news. Over in Charlotte, things looking a little worse. 15 delays and 5 cancellations today, so make sure to check your flight before you head out the door. We actually caught up with RDU's Stephanie, and she said that she told us how they keep things flowing smoothly and how they get everybody to their destinations on time.
We do expect larger amounts of people coming through. We do a couple of things to prepare for that. We staff up. We have a guest experience team that's in the terminals all the time. They're there in larger numbers during the busy times, which is particularly 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. And they can just help travelers with whatever needs they have. So we try to make sure that we have plenty of people on hand to make sure you have a smooth travel experience.
And that was Stephanie Hawco with RDU. We'll keep you updated here in the Live Center if anything changes with these flights.
All right, sounds good, Michelle. Thank you. This morning, NC State Police responded to a large fight on campus, and the WRAL Breaking News Tracker captured this video around 2:45 this morning. Officers were talking to a group of people, and one of them appeared to be holding an ice pack to their head. Police tell us there was a fight between 8 people near Founders Drive, and we are working to find out if anyone was seriously injured and if there were any charges. Today, family and friends will honor the life of an NC Central student killed in a shooting this month. A celebration of life will be held for London Powers this afternoon on NCCU's campus. Powers was working on her degree in social work. She was shot and killed at an apartment on East Knox Street on August 11th. Police say the shooter was Damian Tinsley, and he took his own life. Today's service is scheduled to start at 1 p.m.
It has been a tense first week of school at Smithfield-Selma High School in Johnston County. There have been lockdowns there 2 days in a row. Johnston County Public Schools put the school on lockdown yesterday because of police activity nearby. 2 other schools had to go into secure mode as well. Smithfield-Selma also went on lockdown Wednesday after a weapons detector spotted a student with a BB gun.
We're learning new information about the victims of that tragic shooting this week in Minneapolis. 8-year-old Fletcher Merkel and 10-year-old Harper Moisky at Annunciation Catholic School. Memorials are growing for the victims of this week's shooting. The University of Minnesota held a moment of silence before their football game last night. And we're talking about 18 other people who were hurt, including 15 children. 120 shell casings from 3 different guns were found. All 3 guns have been recovered, though, and police say the shooter was 23-year-old Robin Westman. They were a former student at the school and acted alone. Investigators say Westman died after shooting himself.
Today marks 20 years since Hurricane Katrina slammed into New Orleans. Katrina made landfall on August 29, 2005 as a Category 3 hurricane. Heavy downpours caused catastrophic flooding in New Orleans, and the city's levees failed. Nearly 1,400 people died during that storm and its aftermath. The government estimates the storm caused around $125 billion worth of damage. New Orleans is holding a number of remembrances to mark the anniversary. Later this morning on Fox 50, meteorologist Amy Wilmoth will take a closer look at Katrina's path of destruction and multiple landfalls in the Gulf.
Your time is 6:08 this morning. College football is back with a bang in the Triangle. NC State and Duke won their first games of the season, and the Wolfpack squared off with ECU last night at Carter Finley Stadium. It was a rematch of their December game in the Military Bowl, which ECU won. The Wolfpack got revenge on the Pirates, though, last night, winning 24-17, and they now prepare to host Virginia next weekend. Meanwhile, for Duke, it was a tale of two halves in their opener. They went into the locker room at halftime tied at 10-10 with Elon, while the Blue Devils managed to pull away in the second half, and they got the win, 45-17. Duke will host Illinois next weekend at Wallace Wade Stadium.
Another week of high school football kicks off tonight. Be sure to tune in to Football Friday tonight at 11:15. Our game of the week will be Providence Day at Rollsville, plus highlights from more games from around our area. Don't miss all the hard-hitting high school football action that's happening tonight on WRAL. 6:09 on your Friday morning. Tariff impacts. People in the Triangle could start seeing fewer items on the shelves after several countries paused shipments to the U.S. What business owners are telling customers to expect.
And abuse of power. That is what nearly 20 Democratic governors are calling President Trump's use of the National Guard. What he's considering next after the federal takeover in D.C.
And a very comfortable start to our Friday. Temperatures right at around 60 degrees. Tons of sunshine throughout the day. We'll break down that forecast for your Friday and through the rest of the Labor Day weekend, which includes a brief rain chance. I'll time that out coming up.
As you get into your car, tune to WRAL News Plus on your radio. In Raleigh on 99.3 FM. In Durham, 96.5 FM. And everywhere on 101.5 HD3.
It's 6:13 on this Friday morning. Tons of sunshine throughout the day today. Clear skies to start your Friday, and cooler up towards Roxborough. Temperatures in the mid-50s there. Will gradually warm into the upper 50s over the next couple of hours, then into the upper 80s by the time we hit portions of our area into this afternoon. Again, you see Raleigh 60 degrees right now, South Hill at 58 degrees, clear skies, a few extra clouds near Smithfield and Rocky Mount. Temperatures at around 60 degrees this morning. By this afternoon at the beaches, temperatures at around 80 degrees, but getting even warmer into the afternoon, and then into the afternoon tomorrow and Sunday, temperatures in the mid 80s towards Topsail and also Wrightsville Beach, 84 in Ocean Isle. And also New Bern sitting at 85 degrees for your Saturday afternoon. For your Sunday, temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s. So a bit cooler, a chance for some isolated showers and storms. We'll break down that rain chance into your weekend coming up in a bit.
All right, great. Happening now in the WRAL Traffic Center. Maybe you're getting ready to load the car to head to the southern beaches like Whitesville Beach. Here's a live look at I-40 and Jones Sausage Road. Those are the eastbound lanes coming toward us, flowing nicely to the east. And, of course, those westbound lanes looking great as well. Maybe you're getting ready to head to the airport for a morning flight. Well, we've checked all the routes heading into RDU International, and they're all delay-free at this hour. You're getting ready to head into the car, though. You don't have to leave us. Take us with you, 101.5 HD3.
President Donald Trump's ongoing tariff trade war is starting to affect people here in the Triangle. Area businesses that sell international goods are feeling the effects from countries like Japan, Taiwan, and Australia. This is because those countries have simply stopped shipping goods to the U.S. Some items are more expensive. Others will not be in stock for the time being.
Our distributors tell us that they're getting the delays, which is passed on to us. So we're noticing a longer period of time without the products that we need.
The shipment pauses are only temporary for now. Business owners are telling customers to buy items while they can because they may not be there tomorrow.
Governor Josh Stein joined 18 other Democratic governors in condemning the president's plan to deploy the National Guard to major U.S. cities. In a joint statement, the governors say sending the National Guard without their consent is a, quote, alarming abuse of power. The National Guard is currently in Washington, D.C., and President Trump is also considering sending troops to Chicago and New York. And there's a new memorial on UNC Chapel Hill's campus to remember a professor killed in a shooting there 2 years ago. This memorial and bench are right outside Caudill Labs, and that is where Professor Sushan Yan worked, and it's where he was killed in August of 2023. Yan was an associate professor in the Department of Applied Physical Sciences, and he was also a father to 2 daughters. His colleagues remember him as kind and devoted to his students.
We both had young children, and so we talked logistics of, managing childcare.
Very quiet, but very observative, extremely smart. Really good with his students. He was, an awesome colleague.
Tylay Chi is charged in Yan's death. 2 psychiatric evaluations concluded that Chi is not mentally capable of standing trial. He has an administrative hearing scheduled for mid-October in Orange County.
Some Durham firefighters are taking their work home with them. Firefighters rescued a dog named Lexi and another dog from a house fire. They are now fostering Lexi until she finds a permanent home. Now, if you've been thinking about adopting a pet, now is the perfect time to visit your local shelter. This is the last weekend of our month-long Clear the Shelters event. Go to WRAL.com/shelters to see all of the exciting adoption events going on this weekend. Those wagging tails are waiting for you.
Celebrating Black culture and lots of opportunities to enjoy live music this weekend.
It's time to take a look at WRAL Out and About's Weekend Best Bets. The African American Cultural Festival gets started tomorrow in downtown Raleigh. The free two-day event will include Black-owned vendors, food, art, and a kids' corner. Both days of the festival on Fayetteville Street will run from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. WRAL is a proud media sponsor.
And a summer celebration is happening at Dix Park tomorrow afternoon. The block party at the Gibson Play Plaza will include free music for more than 16 different bands. There's got to be something you like, right? The fun gets started at 1 p.m. and will last until 11.
And that's not the only place to get your music fix this weekend. The second annual Raleighwood Festival is happening tomorrow. The festival is being headlined by Jordan Ward and will also include vendors and games. You can find that on Old Pool Road from 1 to 11 p.m. For more weekend fun, go to WRAL.com and search Out and About. And if you're out and about today, you'll see lots of sunshine. It will be warmer, but still feeling really nice.
So different than the days we've had like the previous weeks, right? We had the rain and stuff people had to worry about. There's a small chance tomorrow, but Grant, it's looking like it's going to be a good Labor Day weekend.
It's going to be an awesome Labor Day weekend. Just some isolated showers for your Saturday. I want to talk about our next weather maker, a front arriving from the north and west. It'll move to the south and east, eventually fizzle out. Also a boundary to the south. That'll provide for some showers and storms to develop. The majority of them will be back towards the Gulf Coast, across Florida, southeastern portions of Georgia, and down towards South Carolina. We'll stay mostly dry through the weekend, but some brief showers can't be ruled out. And a good sign is models have been trending a bit drier, so rain shades have been backing off just a bit. And the best chance for those isolated showers will be on Saturday. A 30% rain chance tomorrow. Today, though, high of 86 degrees, very limited rain chances. 20% for your Sunday, 81 degrees, so cooling off. After that cold front brings some cooler air. And then by Monday, highs at around 80. Labor Day looking really nice with limited rain chances and just some scattered cloud cover. I want to extend this out to Tuesday now. Upper 70s by Tuesday for more spots. So feeling really comfortable and more of that fall-like feel by the middle of next week with drier air still in place. Here's a view from Raleigh this morning, getting that sunrise, gorgeous view there. Look at those colors off in the distance. A nice start to our Friday and very comfortable as well in the upper 50s and low 60s to start today. Doing some dog walking this morning. It's going to be really nice out there. Low 60s by around 10, 11 a.m., mid 70s. A warmer afternoon, thanks to more sunshine. Mid to upper 80s across the region by this evening, 6, 7 o'clock. Upper 70s and low 80s. Should be a really nice evening for any outdoor plans. Anything you have going on this weekend, don't cancel anything. Even with that rain chance in place, 84 degrees, 30% rain chance for your Saturdays. Just some isolated showers possible. Then a bit cooler into Sunday and Monday, around 80 degrees, upper 70s by Tuesday. Overnight lows dropping into the upper 50s and low 60s again by Tuesday morning. So they're cooler start of the day by Tuesday. Warm back to the mid 80s by Thursday with better chances for showers and storms with our next front. But for now, a warmer day, tons of sunshine to start the weekend. Ken?
All right, happening now in the WRAL Traffic Center. We have one incident that to report this morning. This is a crash on Kildare Farm Road near 1010 Road. There's a Walgreens right there in the corner, and across the street there's a Lowe's supermarket as well. We're not seeing any delays in that particular area, but just be mindful of that as you're getting ready to head out. Here's a live look at I-87 and Smithfield Road. Those are the southbound lanes coming toward us, flowing nicely in all directions, which is good news this time of the morning. In terms of other major routes coming into the capital city, very little to no delays whatsoever, just a 1-minute delay on I-87.
Ken, thank you. I-40 cleanup. Miles of damage left behind near the Tennessee border after Helene. The new information from DOT on the years-long recovery project ahead.
And tailgate changes. This NC State football season, it's the last one before major projects get underway around the stadium. We'll explain what's in store for next year.
If you see breaking news, have a story tip, or take video or pictures of the weather where you are, please report it to us. Go to WRAL.com/report it to send your video, pictures, or tip to our news team.
State DOT is sharing new information about the progress being made to rebuild I-40 near Pigeon River Gorge. There is continuous damage from the Tennessee state line to mile marker 5. And so engineers with NCDOT say they will be using retaining walls and other methods in order to reinforce the new road. Construction is expected to last through 2028.
A statewide housing repair program just finished work on its first home in western North Carolina. Renew NC launched as a way to help people who needed help either rebuilding or repairing their home after Hurricane Helene. Nearly 2,000 people applied to be part of the program. The state has more than $800 million to work with to sustain recovery efforts. The governor's office says 2 other housing programs will launch this year.
This What's Trending report, sponsored by Rug & Home.
A Taylor and Travis sighting post-engagement and a Saturday Night Live shakeup.
We got Ken Smith here now with What's Trending.
Yeah, Chris and Renee, the most talked about couple in America made their first public appearance since getting engaged. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce spotted at last night's college football matchup between Cincinnati and Nebraska. The game was played at Arrowhead Stadium, which, by the way, is Kelce's home to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, he also played college at Cincinnati, so we know who everyone was rooting for that game. But, I mean, they're vibing. They're clearly happy. Good on them.
Listen, the NFL loves this matchup, I'll tell you that much. Hey, the cast of Saturday Night Live going to look a little different this fall. The list of departing cast members is growing. Heidi Gardner, who'd been with the show for 8 seasons, and Michael Longfellow are leaving the show. He joined the cast back in 2022.
And earlier this week, we learned that Devin Walker and Iman Wakim won't be back as well. New cast members are expected to be announced soon, but a lot of changes for that show.
And Heidi's really funny, so I don't doubt she's going to find something that's going to be amazing after this.
100%.
All right, thanks, Ken. All right, so taking a look right now, a North Carolina man right here just set a new state record with this massive cantaloupe. That melon was grown by Wayne Morgan of Zirconia. It weighs a whopping 72.94 pounds. The cantaloupe was genetically engineered for size and is the 3rd largest ever grown. North Carolina's previous record, by the way, was 65.9 pounds. Your time is 6:26 this morning. Johnston County house fire. 2 homes are badly damaged there. You'll see it right here on your screen. What we know about the people who live there.
And Labor Day travel, what you need to know before you head out for the holiday weekend. Grant.
And it's beautiful out there to start our Friday. Sunrise looking gorgeous from RDU. Expecting a comfortable start to the day. Warmer this afternoon. I'll let you know how warm we'll get today. And when to expect some cooler temperatures next week. And we'll time out the rain chance for your Saturday. That's coming up.